I don't know if anybody knows who Young Don is. Young Don, the sauce god. See, look, he's only been doing reactions for 8 months, this guy. So I was wondering, I'm like, how did he come out the gate so strong? Because he has some pretty decent reactions. He sounds like a old New York mob boss. He literally talks like an old New York mob boss. And I started doing some research on him, and I realized that this is how he got his start, which is pretty interesting. He got his start by doing animations, so Young Don animations. So I figured maybe we could watch one together. But this is how Young Don got his start. For all you guys out there that are just finding Young Don Reacts and you don't know where he came from, because he's pretty seasoned. The way he does his content is seasoned. Let's check out one of these Young Don videos.
I don't have that many regrets in my
So this is how he talks now. Like I said, he literally sounds like a mobster.
life. But if I could go back in time and stop myself from doing a few things, for sure, one of them would be cutting the tip of my off. Ah, yes. After being gone for about 3 years, I'm sure this was the kind of story you thought I'd make my big comeback with. But yes, about
The kind of story I make my big comeback with.
ago, 2023, as a fully grown adult man with children,
2023.
I decided to get circumcised. Now, why would a fully grown adult man with children decide to do something so insane? Was it a medical necessity? Nope. Ma Johnson was working just fine. Was it cosmetic?
Oh no, yeah, he's 100% a tether. Yeah, 100%.
Was I just finally tired of being Team Turtleneck and wanted to permanently drop the top of my joint? In fact, I can now speak from experience. It's a downgrade. Personally, I preferred the...
I can speak from experience. It's a downgrade. I've never heard a more New York accent than this.
convertible bottle. Which makes sense. After all, we are all born with a hoodie for a reason. So why, Don? Why did you do this to yourself?
So why, Don? Why do you do this to yourself? Is that? I guess that's how New York starts. Instead of saying D, they say D with a TH. So why, Don? Why do you do this to yourself? So I'm sorry.
For the same reason dudes have been doing crazy since the beginning of human civilization. In the name of God. Ah, yes. You see, I went on a spiritual journey. I became very religious, very devoted, very zealous, as they say. I was willing to do anything and everything I thought I needed to.
Yeah, I can't take any more of this, I'm sorry. It's not even a funny story, it's just a story that he animated, and it has 369,000 views. Very good. I think he just has a heavy New York accent because he was from Jamaica and then he moved to New York.
10 minutes away from the school, she turns around to me while still driving and looks me square in the face and says, "Son, if you are lying and you have me waste my time and embarrass myself in front of your principal, I am going to beat you senseless in front of the whole school." So I feel obligated to say up front that this story took place in Jamaica, which means I lost 1,000 Jamaican dollars, not American dollars, which, in case you didn't know, there is a small difference in value between the two. And by small difference, I mean today 1,000 Jamaican dollars is equivalent to 7 American dollars and 89 cents. So, yeah. But at the time of the story, 1,000 Jamaican dollars was worth more like 15 to 20 American dollars, which I get to some people is still not that much money. And yeah, I get that because what's $20? It's like 2 trips to Chipotle, big fucking deal. But
Where is that 2 trips to Chipotle?
keep in mind, at the time, I was still in high school in Jamaica. I was like 13 years old. I had no sense at all of what money was.
I don't know, I just find this interesting that his channel got as big as it did, 2.3 milli, just off doing these, this is very basic level animation. He's telling an okay story, it's not really that funny, but he's putting in work.
I didn't know what a lot of money was. One, partly because I didn't have any. At that age, the most money I probably ever had at one time was like $200. And that was after a really good Christmas and a year of starving my...
So this is his channel now. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people react to his reactions, but I guess that's because they know him from his animation.
Claim women stand at their doors every day waiting for a man to save them.
I mean, 77% women?
That's crazy.
There's a lot of truth to this video. 77% women to 23%
Bro,
men.
that kind of ratio is like
the dream ratio when you're in college and you're going to a party. If you went to a party and that was the odds, that was the ratio of women, you'd be like, is this paradise? Did I somehow stumble into a female sorority?
Is this paradise?
You know what I'm saying? Most of the parties I went to in college were sausage fests. Huh?
Anyway, shout out Young Don. Like that, I didn't know who he was before a few weeks ago when I started getting flooded with all of his content. And so I found out that he was doing, animations, and I thought it was pretty cool. I love you. Go join the Discord. I literally just